What's up, everybody? Today on Boardgasm, we're going to take a look at a new game called Throw Throw Burrito. This one is nuts. You literally might get hit in the face when you're playing it. You're going to love it. What's up, people? Boardgasm here. We got a killer show. Today, we got a different game, and I mean different, like one you've never played before. And I'm talking about Throw Throw Burrito, a game by Exploding Kittens. Now, if you've ever played Exploding Kittens, it's a lot of fun. It's a killer party game. It's really easy to play, but it really is fun. So at Gen Con this year, they had one of the best booths I've ever seen. Exploding Kittens, and this was the new game they were selling, but the damn line was so long I couldn't get the game. So this year, for Santa Claus Day, I received this as a present, and I'm going to unbox it really quick, show you what's in the box, and then I'm going to tell you about it, because I think you're going to like it. I'm going to tell you right now, my review is, it's great. So here we go. Let's, I'm going to take it off right now and just get going. It says on the box, a dodgeball card game. So, as you can see, it's not a normal game. So here's what I'm going to say. First, I'm just going to show you the contents. Instructions, and yes, this is very easy to play, like Exploding Kittens. We have cards, and there's only one deck of cards in the game, and that's how thick it is. And there's basically two types of cards in here, which I'll get into in a second. There are these little tokens, and there's only 6 of them. They're a burrito with like an X through them, and there's only 6. Then there's this. It's called the Fear Me button. And then 2 burritos. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with squishies. I'm obsessed with squishies. They are foam. They usually smell good. These ones do not smell good. They don't have a scent to them. But they are the same type of squishy foam, and they're kind of cute. So you got, that's it. That's all that comes in the game. So here's how it works. The reason why the game is nuts is there's no turn. It just starts, it's chaos, and each one of those sections ends with a burrito battle where you're trying to hit somebody with one of these. Totally dodgeball style. And I mean, whip it, and if you catch it, they're out. They take the hit. Whip it, and if you hit them. So here's how it works. The cards in the deck, there are cards that have like something something weird. Like floaty goaty, jelly, meow cow, right? And the goal is to match 3 of them and get a point. And what you're doing is you're taking a card, and then when you discard it, you're discarding it on the person playing beside you's pile. So every time you take a card, it's the last guy's discard, and you're just going bang, 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 and you're trying to make matches 3 of a kind. Now, while you're doing that, there are burrito fighting cards, and there are 3 types. And those, you're trying to make a match of 3. When you match 3 of these burrito fighting cards and you throw them out, that's when the fighting starts. So here's how it goes. There are 3 types of fights. And let's just pretend we're playing a 3-player game. The 3 types of fights are a brawl, meaning if I play the brawl cards, the guy on my left and the guy on my right, or your left or right, they're the ones that have to do the brawl. Whoever picks up and hits the other one first, they win. And the guy that got hit, he gets one of these tokens here. Okay? So if I play, they fight. If I play the burrito war card, everybody but me can reach, grab, and hit somebody. I'm out of it. If I'm playing it, I'm out. And then the other one is the duel, and that's fun. That's where you take your burrito, put your back to your opponent, do the old Wild West take 3 steps, yell burrito, and throw. And yeah, you can move, run. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's wild. Now, I'm going to make note. There's a 2-player game, and it's drastically different. Here's how a 2-player game works, and it's just as fun. When you're playing, I'm going to put the burrito right here just for now. And you're doing your matches, and you're taking them and you're putting them in the pile. If the other player plays the brawl, guess what? You're both going to fight. So to balance the fact that they know they're going to do it, so they got to throw it down and hit you, and you got to have a chance to hit them, all throws are made by taking the burrito, passing it once around your back, and then chucking it. And it's kind of awesome. So when you're playing, you got to be watching your stuff, and you're picking and choosing, but you got to be watching everybody else and what they're doing. And if they're slowing down, they might get ready to throw a brawl card. It's pure chaos. There's cards flying, there's burritos flying, there's screaming and yelling. It's awesome. It's dodgeball with a matching card game included in, and it perfectly blends together. I give this thing, it's one of my favorite party games I've seen in a long time. Now, how many people can play? I would say I've only played it with 3 and 2. I'm sure 4 is fine. I think if you do 6 or more, you need 2 more burritos. I forget, there are rules for that. I'm sure it's pretty cool. I'm sure after too many players it starts to get really confusing, but for a 4-player game or even a 2-player game, it works. It's kind of wild fun. Good for kids, good for grown-ups. Now, notice this room. This is one of my many dens of gaming. We play Dungeon Degenerates right over here. We also role-play in this room. I don't throw burritos in this room. As you can see, I have lots of old-school model kits. We've been playing this in the one of the other rooms because they really do get thrown around. So, high recommendation. I hear it's hard to find. I don't think you can order this. I think it was a Target exclusive over the holidays. So, I don't know. Burrito. Check it out. Buy it. I give it 2 thumbs up. It's great. Now, I'm going to move on quick and get the hell out of here. A few games. This is Hellboy. Box Full of Evil expansion. Hellboy the board game is awesome. I've been playing it now for a year. It's one of my favorite solo games. It's my second favorite solo game. My first favorite solo game being Dungeon Degenerates. I love playing Hellboy alone. The missions work almost like an RPG without a dungeon master because you don't know what the cards say and what the mission's going to be until you open it. It's got a lot of miniatures in the game, and all of the expansions also have lots of miniatures. I'm painting Hellboy minis daily and have been for the last year. So I love this. It's brand new. I just got it. It's the new expansion. It's got loads of more missions and monsters. It looks fantastic. The games I'm looking forward to this year, the big one. Well, there's 2 big ones. One is Rambo, the board game by everything. It's been a long wait, but it looks like it's going to be a good dungeon crawl. And it looks like it also might run in a similar way as Hellboy, where it makes a killer solo game. The other game I'm looking forward to, and it chokes me up telling you this story because it's a miracle. Evil Dead 2. For those of you that don't know the story, another game company funded it, and then after it was done, a year later, everybody that had kickstarted it, I was one of them, we realized it was never going to come out. It was done. I mean, the game was designed and ready to be made, but they blew all their money, I guess, and they didn't have enough to pay for the production costs. The deluxe package, you got dice made from the cabin in Evil Dead 2. I mean, it was like a dream game with dream bonus prizes if you bid on it and did the deluxe edition. Guess what? Nobody got the game. But a couple people got the dice, and I'm one of them. And I'll take a picture of them and post it on my Instagram. I got the dice. They're poorly made. They're uneven, and they're junk, and I don't know if they really are from the cabin. It says they are. Well, so the game never came out. Everybody's pissed off. I'm not mad that I lost my money. I'm mad I don't get to play Evil Dead 2, the board game. And look, it looks good. I saw a playthrough. Well, Jasco Games They show up. They say, you know what? We're gonna. I don't know how they did the rights stuff, but somehow they got the rights to release the game. So they put it on Kickstarter again, and they told the Kickstarter people, if you win, you get the game. I mean, if we hit our number. And so does everybody that Kickstarted the last one. So I didn't have to Kickstarter this one. I'm getting it. So Jasco Games, you rule. I can't wait to see it. I'll give it a review right here when I get it. So a lot of good games coming out, lots of new expansions, and I'm going to try to keep making these as much as I can. Folks, thank you. Sign up on my YouTube channel, Cardone Entertainment. I'm going to be posting these, and also on Instagram, Boardgasm. I love doing these. I love board gaming, and I love that you guys are playing games too and giving me some feedback. Thank you so much for your time. Adam Cardone here, and this is Boardgasm. Party on. Over and out.